What is up, guys? This is either gonna be we just recorded podcast number 3 5 minutes ago, so this is either gonna be podcast number 3 part 2 or podcast number 4.
Exactly.
I don't know how we want to play it.
We just don't know how to stop talking, so we need to.
Yeah, because the other one ended, and I was so invested in the conversation.
For real.
So something I want to talk about was like working in with people in the gym, because I feel like that's going to be an interesting, relatable conversation, and I got some stuff to say. So
I got something.
I got some
say,
stuff
right?
on my mind, bro. Okay, like I mean, yesterday, for example, and by the way, I don't care if somebody wants to work. My policy, I'll say I have my own policy with working in with people. Right, is like if you ask me to work in, I'm never going to say no, because I don't, first of all, I don't own the equipment in the gym.
True.
It's not mine. If I'm going to be really quick and I'm like taking 10-second breaks in between sets, I might be like, hey, like, give me 5 minutes. I'm almost done. But for the most part, I'm not going to hog them. Like, some people will sit on a machine for a very long time.
Yeah.
And they're on their phone for 5 minutes and then they work out. And it's like, I could easily be working in.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it's not a big deal. Like, why does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
You don't own the equipment. Like, let other people work in, unless I'm doing like a barbell movement, specifically squatting, and like we're a different height or something. It's like that's just not gonna work. We gotta move the barbell. Like,
no, you gotta be like strategic.
Yeah.
With the people you want to work in with, because like. Yeah, that's the thing, cause like you're not gonna be loading plates and then deloading.
Yeah, like
them.
you want to working on deadlifts? It's like, bro, it's already so annoying. It's already so annoying to take the plates.
I was talking like we load up like so many plates on the.
We don't load up that many plates. That's not the point here.
Yeah, I did.
But the point is like, it's like, okay, if you're using like a machine, like a plate loaded machine, it's like, sure, we can work in. Yeah.
Something I do gotta say though, that happened to me today on leg day. I don't know. Okay, I might be wrong, but like, let me hear your thoughts.
Okay.
So I was working out. I was doing legs. I was doing squats, and so based on what you said, the equipment's for everyone, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So like, it's not really about working in without someone else, but like, I wanted to go for another plate. So I had no more plates on my rack.
Oh, so you had to go to someone else's rack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the guy, it was like an older guy, and he was squatting a plate. And he had 2 more plates on his rack.
2 plates on each side, or 2 plates total?
No, total.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, okay, cool. They were the closer to me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get them. I get them. And then the guy interrupted, like he stopped me. He goes like, I'm using them. He was definitely not using them.
Did he ever end up using them?
He did. But at the same,
he was using them.
No, he was not using them in the moment.
Oh, in the moment. Yeah, okay.
They weren't even like.
I'm gonna disagree with you here.
No, hold up. Let me finish.
Okay.
They weren't even like I don't know, like on his like.
Oh, they weren't on his rack?
No, they weren't on his like he hadn't even taken them down. You know what I mean?
What was he doing?
He was squatting.
Okay.
And he was squatting with a plate.
Okay.
Okay. And he probably had a couple more. I don't know. He probably had a couple more sets with the one plate.
Sure.
And I was like, they were free, okay? They were free. They were not his. I don't think so.
No, they don't belong to him, but...
So, like, if I took him...
Yeah.
Like, if that had happened to me and someone took him...
Yeah.
Bro, there is so many...
You can go find more, yeah.
You can go find more. Because they are not yours. And
you
were not using... Different is like when you're doing a set...
Yeah.
And you deload a plate and you leave, like, one plate at the side.
Yeah.
But you don't re-rack it. So then that plate, you're still using them.
Yeah.
But, like, this guy wasn't even... He hadn't even, like, you know, take the plates down.
Normally, for me, working in or using other equipment or stuff like that, that's never a problem.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is about this is that the only reason I'm defending him is because I might have said the same thing. If I'm just warming up on squats and, like, I've got a plate on the bar and there's only one plate on each, like, if there was, like, 2 plates on this side and 1 on that side and you took one of them, I'd be like, okay. But it's like I am about to use that in 30 seconds, so it's like I'm gonna have to go somewhere else and get more plates.
But he didn't.
But I feel
he let me took both down.
Oh, well, that's kind of annoying.
I'm like, bro, you could have told me like a little earlier.
Yeah. No, that could go either way. I could either say, hey, like I'm about to use those like right now, or let them take it and go find plates somewhere else. that might be my more likely situation because I don't like talking.
And then I was watching him, bro, and like I'm not hating on him, but like, he's like he only did like one set.
Yeah,
he only did.
That's the other thing is I was gonna say is like, was he struggling with a plate? Because if he was struggling with one plate, I would assume he's not gonna use the 2 plates. But if he's flying through a plate,
he only do one set. I'm like, bro, you bothered me for one set.
Yeah,
like,
no, I feel
you could have easily got, but I don't know. That happened today, and it's like kind of threw.
The other thing is I could see somebody saying like, hey, I'm using that. Even if they're not, just because they're slightly offended that you didn't ask them if they're like for it. Like, hey, can I grab this? Maybe he wanted you to be, hey, can I grab this plate? But instead you just took it, assuming that he can't lift 2 plates.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I was too much in the zone.
You were in the zone. Yeah, no, I feel you.
It was morning, bro. I was barely awake.
I feel like they don't have enough plates at the gym.
They do not have enough plates at the gym. I think they were a lot more in the other location.
It's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there were 3 squat racks at the other location, and they had full amount of plates on each rack and a separate rack to hold plates.
You need a separate rack for
at this gym, they just have them on the racks, and there's not enough.
That's true.
It's
about working in with other people. For example, today I work in with someone else, and the guy was definitely doing like less weight. The hack squat machine.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Working on that it's like easy to load up.
Yeah, if it's easy to adjust the weight, then I feel like working in is not a problem.
No, yeah. But like, some people might get like a little like right now with COVID and all that. Like some people like are really like picky about other people, and like they might say not to you. Yeah. But this guy was really cool. This guy was really cool, and then he let me work in with him, and like he only had one more set. Yeah. Okay. And then he gave me that. Like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like
that's cool.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I don't know. Like, do they just finish their set to not bother me?
I don't like that. Yeah, I feel like whenever I ask someone, particularly someone who's not like a gym bro. Yeah. What I mean by gym bro is like an avid gym goer. Yeah. Like when I ask, hey, how many more sets do you have left? It's always like, oh, I'm done. There's 2 reasons why they might say that. The first one makes me a little sad because it's like they're like just giving it up because they don't want to get in the way or something. Yeah. And it's like, no, we can like work in, like it's not a problem. But the other reason they might be doing that is because like, you know when you're first in the gym and you're kind of just on a machine, but you don't really know what you're doing? Yeah. And you're kind of thinking in your head, like you're looking around, like maybe I'll try that next. Maybe I'll try this. Yeah. And then someone comes up and says, hey, how many more sets do you have left? And you're like, oh, well, I didn't even know what I was doing, to be honest, in the first place. Like, I'm going to go do something else. Yeah. That's the 2 reasons they might
leave.
Like
when you recognize beginners at the gym and you ask them how many sets they have left, they most likely would tell you 1.
Yeah. Always 1 or I'm done. Yeah. Something like that. It's like, I'm done, but I was still sitting there. It's like, wait a minute, what do you mean because you were trying to scope out your next machine. Yeah. You were trying to be like, how does that one work?
I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. Or like, I don't know, this is like a little thing, but it's kind of annoying to me. Yeah. It's like, if I'm asking you how many sets you have left, I'd rather you tell me I have 6 more sets than 5 to 10 minutes. Cause like do I have to wait 10 minutes?
Yeah. What is that?
It's I'd rather you tell me what 2 sets. Cause okay, 30 reps.
Yeah. No. Every day lately, like especially because I'm just like whatever. Like usually people would ask me how many more sets do you have left, and I would be like, oh, like 3 or something like that. But then now I feel rushed saying that because they're standing there. No. So lately, whenever someone comes up to me, hey, how many more sets do you have left? I'm just like, do you want to work in? And then it puts the pressure on them. Like either like don't wait for me, like work in. And then they're like, oh, yeah, sure, yeah. Like, and sometimes people will be like I was not expecting you to say that. Like some people don't want to work in. No, yeah. And then I'll get into a whole conversation with them about like people thinking they own the equipment. So you don't own the equipment, bro. Get off the machine and let me work in.
This is the thing, but like I don't know. There's a lot of people that like they don't really want to talk.
That's fair too. If you don't, well, sure. I don't want to have a conversation. Working in does not mean have a conversation with. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people think that. Like you come up to them, hey, can I work in?
I know, like they feel like kind of obligated. Oh
they're
yeah.
Like, in their mind, they're probably like, I don't want to work in because I don't want to talk to this guy. It's like, bro, I don't want to talk to you either. Like my headphones are not coming off. Work in means like it's gonna be like a sign language situation.
Or isn't it awkward when you're like kind of like I don't know, you guys are working in together and then like your set is not as long as the other person.
Oh yeah.
And then like you're done like a lot faster, and then there's like that period of time when you guys both are
resting.
The machine.
Yeah.
And then
that's awkward.
And then for you guys, it's like kind of the same time to get back to your set.
Yeah, but you just got to make exceptions because it's not your gym. So that's how I feel about it. No, like, you got to make exceptions for other people. Like I went up to this dude the other day. He was on the shoulder press machine, the plate loaded one. I was like, how many more sets do you have left? And he hit me with the, I just started. I had already seen him hit 3 sets, bro.
That's so annoying.
Because I was watching. I was scoping out the machine because I wanted it. I wanted to avoid working in, right?
Yeah.
I don't not like working in, but I try to avoid it. So I saw him hit like 3 or 4 sets, and I go up to him. I was like, hey, how many more sets do you have left? Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, 3 sets. That's like 3 or 4 sets. I'm like, that's pretty good. Like, I usually only do never more than 4, probably. So I was like, how many more sets do you have left? And he goes, I just started. So I was like, can I work in? And he like paused for a very long time, and I just stared at him.
Let me think about it this machine that is not mine.
Yeah, he was like staring at me, and I was staring back at him, and he was like, sure, yeah. And then he ended up like just going with it and being cool about it. And I was like, at the end, I'm always like, have a good workout. And then he was like, you too.
No, like I get that. I get the answer when it's like more than 2 people working out. It's like let's say we're working on together and somebody comes out to us and says, how many sets you got left? We just started. Sorry. Because you already know there's gonna be like a bunch of sets between.
Okay, yeah. If you and I are in the gym together working out, we're already working in. You don't work in with 3 people.
That's true.
Unless it's your friend.
No, I was talking about like how many sets you have left kind of question.
Oh yeah.
Like
I feel you.
If you say we started, like you already know it's a bunch of sets between you and I.
True.
Yeah, but you don't work in with over like
you could, I guess, but it's like if you already, it's like the carpool lane. I feel like when you're just one person, you don't get to go in the carpool lane. If you're one person, like when you're 2 people in the gym or 3 people in the gym, it's like you're already using that machine more efficiently. I feel
for real.
Except for the friend groups of people who just stand there at the machine forever. And I hate that.
I don't know I feel like there should be like a policy regulation about that.
No, I just go up to them, how many more sets do you guys have left? And they're always like, oh no, we're done, bro. And I'm like, all right, cool.
2, 4, 6,
2, 4, 8, 12. It's like, all right, bro, chill.
Never mind.
I'm gonna go find another gym.
No, another thing that I do find annoying is like, for example, when somebody comes up to me and asks me how many sets I have left, and I said, I have this many more sets, and like, okay, and so like they don't want to work in, but they wait for me.
I hate that.
And then they wait for me, and then like right behind me, waiting for that machine, and it's like trying to like put pressure on me.
Oh yeah.
But then it's like, dude, I don't think this is the only exercise you can do for whatever you're trying to do.
That's the other thing is sometimes you don't like it just because it's your favorite. I understand like it's your favorite machine.
Yeah.
But maybe on this chest day or leg day, you can't use that machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you got to move on.
Yeah.
You'll find another. Like, there's like 2 types of hack squats at our gym, right? There's the standard hack squat that we're used to, and there's this one that has like a curved platform that you stand on. It's a little bit different, but it's like kind of the same idea.
Oh, yeah.
And the other day after lifting, I wanted to use the regular hack squat, but there was someone on it. And I was like, okay, I can either ask him to work in, or there's the other one right over there that's empty. I was like, I'm just going to go use that one.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll be like, wait a minute, I really like this machine. I've never used it before because I was so stubborn into only ever using my favorite machine that I never tried a new machine, and now I like this new machine.
No, yeah, and now that like, I don't know, like now that like, this many workouts, it's like, if I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah.
But it's like, for some people, it's like, that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
And like for me, it's like a waste of time. Like, are you really going to wait there for like 10 minutes? Like let your body like cool down, and then it's
dude,
bro, it's like so bad when for example when you're squatting and you take like a little too long rest, and then you go back and you can't even do the weight anymore.
No, yeah, you have to go. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. That ruins it, bro.
Oh, bro,
your squat set. I'm sorry, you go to the bathroom before.
You
go to the bathroom before your squat sesh or after. You do not go during, or you're gonna come back and be so weak.
You go during, just take your stuff and just leave the squat rack, bro, because you're not gonna do anything there.
No way.
Yeah, you're too much time.
But something about like we were talking about like finding new machines. For whatever reason, at this gym, there's only 2 like cable fly machines, right? And they're always taken. I've never gone up to them and them not be taken. I don't know what it is about this gym, but they're always taken. So I was like, okay, instead of asking or waiting for the people to be done, like, I'm going to, like, this dude who was on the machine, he had a yoga ball. He was sitting on a yoga ball. He had the cables going, one in each hand. I was like, I'm not going to interrupt whatever that is. Yeah. I'm going to go find my own thing to do. So I went and found, like, the pec deck, which I never do.
Oh, I know.
And I was like, wait a minute, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I might not even do cables anymore. I might just do the pec deck.
Yeah. But for like, at least for upper body, there's so many machines.
There's so much variety of stuff you can do. Bruh. Like, I wanted to do shoulders the other day on the plate-loaded shoulder machine, but it was taken. So they had the one with the pin. Like you put the pin.
Shoulder?
Yeah, for shoulders. And
now
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, this is amazing.
Now you use the machine for shoulders?
Yeah, dude, I really liked it.
I don't know why I remember so bad that you were telling me that, like, bro, I don't like shoulder machines.
No, but I don't like the machines because I like either doing shoulder press and everything else with like dumbbells, barbells, or plate loaded machine. I don't like the little pin loaded machines that I see people doing. I hate those. But then I used it and I was like, wait, this is awesome.
Yeah, those are really
awesome,
good.
Bro.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
I was trying to put you on, but then you were like, nah, dumbbells.
I used to be more stubborn about my gym like choices, and now I don't care.
I know you've grown a lot. Bro.
I have. No, I have. Yeah, I've realized that it's not about the machine you're using.
Yeah.
It's just about like applying it properly.
Say he's taking rest days.
Yeah, I am taking rest days today. I didn't go to the gym. That's crazy, bro.
How many days how many rest days?
I'm only taking one rest day.
One rest day.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
But also working out more for hypertrophy though, I've been getting more sore.
Yeah, you need to rest more.
I actually feel really sore after my workouts. Like controlling the weight, doing more high rep, stuff like that. I get really sore.
Are you like hitting upper body a lot?
Am I hitting it a lot?
Like, do you hit upper body back to back?
Okay, run through my split real quick. Monday, shoulders and arms. Tuesday, chest. Wednesday, legs. Thursday, rest. Friday, back. Saturday, chest. Sunday, legs.
So you're doing chest twice a week. You're doing legs twice a week. You're doing shoulders once a week.
Shoulders and arms once a week. Sometimes I'll throw in arms on like a chest day or a back day because I want to hit arms twice a week.
Back you're hitting once a week.
Back once a week. Shoulders once a week. Chest twice a week. Legs twice a week. Arms twice a week.
Okay.
Which I feel like is pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Sure, I could hit back twice. Maybe I could throw in.
I'm doing chest and back is pretty good.
I might throw in an extra back workout on a chest day.
You could do that,
right? Because I don't want to get rid of a chest day and replace it with a back day. I still want 2 chest days.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll throw in back on a chest day. I'll do one day like chest and arms, one day chest and back.
Mm-hmm. What I do chest and back, but for example, for chest and back, I do primarily chest workouts. Yeah. And then I do 2 back workouts. Okay. But then on chest back day 2, I do primarily back workouts, and then I do 2 chest workouts, just to keep it elaborate.
No, that's fair. To like you gotta like because when you first enter the gym, you have your most energy. So if you hit chest first every day on your chest and back day, then you're always gonna get a better chest workout.
Yeah. Totally.
Right. You hit back, you're gonna be tired. So it's like, but I've heard it's good to hit opposing muscle groups. On the same day.
Oh, like chest
and back,
chest
for
and back.
example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you keep the the blood flow in the same area pretty much.
Dude, I've been taking so I take pre-workout, right? But I bought this pump stuff, right?
Bro, I've always wanted to try that thing.
You can try it. I got you. I'll give you a Ziploc bag before you leave.
See you guys.
They say to double scoop it. They say the serving is 2 scoops, but they say if you've never taken it before, only take 1. Highly recommend. I don't want to find out what would happen if I took 2.
For pump?
Yeah, for pump
you're only supposed to take 1.
They recommend 2.
Oh,
but they say only take 1 if you've never taken it before.
Really?
They say if you've never tried pump before, only take 1 scoop.
Okay, you're giving me 2 scoops.
Sure, I only took 1, by the way, and the pump was insane. But at the same time, you might notice this. I kind of don't want to tell you because I want to see if you notice it, but it's okay. It made me feel.
I'll be honest.
It made me feel a little nauseous.
Really?
Yeah. And I burped a lot in the gym.
Do you think it was based off what you eat throughout?
That's exactly what I told someone the same thing. And